Good afternoon, sisters and brothers, and thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing workers across Ontario, throughout the university sector of Ontario, how it's done. This is how it's done. You guys have shown us the way. My name is Max Haven. I'm the chair of the Political Action Committee for CUPE Local 3906, representing 2,500 part-time precarious workers at McMaster University, teaching assistants, sessional and contract faculty, and a new unit of postdoctoral fellows who's negotiating a contract right now. And let me tell you, at the negotiating table, management is watching this strike very closely. They're watching this strike and they're watching what the tools behind us here are doing very closely. Because they know that what happens to you, they can do to us. They know, the universities across the province know, that if they can break CUPE 3903, they can break the rest of us. They know, employers across the province, what Dalton McGuinty is saying when he decides that he's going to defy your constitutional and legal rights to strike. Your teachers, and you're striking for the right to provide quality education for the classroom. You're striking for the right to be able to do your job, to educate a new generation of citizens who's going to be capable of making the society better, who's going to be capable of voting in people who aren't like these tools behind us, who think they can just take away people's rights when it's convenient. You're teachers, but you're being made to teach a lesson. And the lesson you're being made to teach is this. In the face of a financial crisis, when Dalton and his boys upstairs can give as much money as they want to the bankers on Bay Street, when they can give as much money as they want to American corporations, when they can give as much money as they want to university presidents making $500,000 a year. In a financial crisis like that, the labor movement needs to sit down and shut up. That's what you're being made to teach. Now the question is, just like you defied York University, who's going to tell you to teach without the resources you need, without the job security you need, are you going to let Dalton McGuinty pick you into teachers for the rest of the labor movement? Are you going to let him make you teach everyone else that what you need to do right now in a financial crisis is sit down and get together so that the rich can get richer? Are you going to let them say that the role of government isn't to provide what the people need, but that the role of government is to stifle the rights of workers when they dare to take a stand? No! So I have to thank you once again for showing this strength and support, for standing up for job security, which in our sector is despicable, absolutely despicable. You know, the media wants to represent it, that you guys are just a bunch of, young students. You have families, you have obligations, Thank you for standing up for that. Thank you for standing up for collective bargaining, for the 2010 date where we can get together with locals across the province and make a strong stand to change the laws. Because that's what we need. We need to come together and demand that these guys understand the importance of quality, fully funded post-secondary education and the workers who make that possible. And just to close, this is a moment of history, right? And the history books are going to tell that CUPE 3903 stood strong, and that they didn't back down, and that it was the beginning of something. It was the beginning in the middle of a financial crisis, the worst financial and economic crisis in 70 years, that workers took a stand. And that beginning of the history will end, I'm sure, in workers across the province going out. Because you know what? Maybe it's just me, but when the government can do this, it's time for a goddamn general strike. Thank you very much.